Yeah, looks like this video is live. So, I would apologize for the way that I look, but, um, I guess just apologies to myself. That's more, relevant and that matters more, right? I just wanted to make a video to, just answer some questions about, as a service dog, uh, that I was looking into a service dog, and also questions about POTS and my conditions. Um, so number one, I'm laying down. Um, so with POTS, my body has trouble with regulating blood flow, problems with blood pressure, as well as tachycardia, which is a rapid heart rate. So throughout the morning, I'll have these mini flares where I'll experience brain fog or cognitive dysfunction, and I'll also experience just fatigue. So basically, my brain's not able to get the proper blood flow it needs, oxygen, hemoglobin carries oxygen, right? As well as other nutrients within plasma that circulate throughout the body. So my brain doesn't have the necessary, I'll say, foods in order to work properly. I'll have a big flare every day midday, which that'll be like a severe case of brain fog and severe case fatigue, where I with the brain fog, it feels like this huge, thick fog is just all around me and permeates through me and my brain, and I can't move around in order to think properly, think critically, jump from one thought to the next for the work I do. And also, I suffer from these fatigue spells where it'll literally feel like I just ran a mile, which I can't do. And I'll just be just exhausted and out of it, like, oh, I gotta lay down, I gotta lay down. So, like that. Um, right now, I'm laying down again because I had a mini flare. Um, so, I have POTS. I also have small fiber neuropathy, but that has to do with chronic pain issues, and I won't get into that. But there were former questions about why I was getting a service dog. Well, particularly why not get a dog, adopt a dog from a shelter, and then train that dog to become a service dog. That's an excellent question. It truly is an excellent question. So, what do I do? So, I'm a postdoc. So, I have a PhD in stress biology and animal behavior, and I've been able to apply that within a postdoctoral fellowship at a school of public health. And I'm actually all about animal behavior, animal welfare, human mental health, as well as other things. But therapy dog behavior specifically, is a large facet of the knowledge that I've been fortunate to be able to accrue and use that for my work. So very close to a vet, vet, animal behaviorist, yes. I actually was accepted into vet school, but at Cornell and UPenn, but I was too sick to go and not treated at the time for the conditions that I had. Not treated or diagnosed at the time for the conditions that I had. But that's a separate story. So, in regards to dog behavior, so in addition to behavior, which is important, humans have co evolved with dogs over thousands of years, through humans artificially selecting for desired behaviors as well as desired looks or morphology. in order to have the dogs perform specific tasks, as well as to be able to understand the dogs and what they're trying to communicate to them. So that's why we have hounds and retrievers, and those are always the two big groups I always go to because they're so different in the herding retrievers and retrievers. Those two groups I always go to just kind of show the stark differences in what they were bred for. So temperament. In addition to behavior, temperament is huge. So, of course, we have all these different dog breeds, and across these breeds, dogs tend to have these particular behavioral traits. Some dogs are bolder, some dogs are more shy when meeting people or in new situations or environments. And so I always go to kind of bull to shy to just kind of present an example of what temperament traits are. There's so many others, but my brain's not working. But so temperament. So of course across breeds, right? But within breeds, that's so huge. Individual temperament actually matters much more than breed temperament. Individual temperament, as in addition to genetics, individual differences. No human's the same. No dog's the same. I see someone watching. When I post this, you'll get back to the beginning and see what's up. But so right now I'm talking about, well, okay, they left. That's all right. So in regards to dog temperament, individual differences, genetics, of course, but also the experiences that the dog has, the past experiences, the present experiences that the dog has will affect its temperament. Is the dog easily trainable? Is the dog easily trainable as in, are they not easy to become distracted within new environments, loud environments, and I don't know, outside walking to work or in a grocery store, lots of sights and sounds and things of that regard. So with that, shelter dogs, I've only adopted animals from a shelter. Cats, I have two cats. Dogs, I fostered a dog before, but I was living in which I'm feeling, I'm feeling quite a bit better. So I actually am gonna go back to work shortly, but I've previously fostered a dog. I also have a certificate in applied companion animal behavior, dogs and cats. So anywho, shelter dogs. Unfortunately, you don't know the past background of the dog. So of course, adopt, not shop. If you're adopting an animal for companionship, you'll be able to get to know that dog and triggers that might make them anxious or angry. And you can be able to work through those behaviors with them, of course, through positive reinforcement, not negative. So past experiences are huge. So getting to know that dog for an extended period of time, months, in a variety of different situations is critical. After months of getting to know your dog as best as you can, which is not 100%. You might forget a situation that you should have your dog tested in. After that, then yes, a shelter dog can be possible to be trained to be a service dog. But again, individual differences. The odds of finding the right dog, fostering the right dog first, getting to know them, right? But you're also trying to find them a permanent home. Or if it's going to be your home, you got to let the shelter know quick. But getting to know that dog by fostering them, that's going to take an extensive amount of time, an extensive amount of brain power. And unfortunately, I don't have that brain power. I devote all my brain power to work and to my family. I barely have enough time for self care. So, with that, finding a service dog from a shelter, training them, getting to know them before training. And then training itself, it needs consistency, right? Daily practice, consistency. And with all of that, during that time, you don't have a service dog. You're getting to know them and training them, right? The tasks that you need at that moment won't be addressed. So, with all of that being explained, I hope that presents just how difficult it is to basically shape, train a dog into a service dog. And not all dogs will be good at being a service dog or even like being a service dog. It's a job. Some dogs don't like just consistent obedience training or training. Some dogs need that stimulation, right? Some dogs, like border collies, herding dogs, retrievers, they are very I'll say attentive and smart and need that cognitive stimulation. But some dogs, they just want companionship, you know? They just want to relax. And of course, is fun, but it's not a critical motivator for them. Motivation, that's another thing. I've actually published a paper that is definitely relevant to just dog behavior, temperament, within the world of therapy dogs, but also could be applicable to service dogs as well. And it's called the importance of considering positive welfare within therapy dogs. I'll put the link in the box, but anywho, I wanted to answer that question, and I want to make YouTube videos again, but particularly regarding my health. I am disabled, and I would love to make videos that would help other disabled peoples, as well as Black disabled peoples as well, or individuals. So with that, thank you for listening, watching, and until next time. Let's see if I can figure out how to stop the live. Let's see. Mute microphone. I guess enter this. Do I just exit? You sure you want to stop streaming? Okay. Goodbye, everyone.